Slongi, what do we have today?
So we have someone who spent $70,000 to get 600 tattoos.
How much is that per tattoo?
Around $117.
116.67, unless I'm mistaken.
Yeah.
And Slongi, never bring this girl home because she's a cheap date. Let's start this, fans. Let's start this.
I've had
Thumbnail.
probably
Another thumbnail.
close to about
more
600
thumbnails.
tattoos now.
What are we doing today? Guys, we are covering my face tattoos and we're covering my neck tattoos.
I feel like we've seen people doing this before, like where they have a ton of tattoos and they cover them up.
Hey, Slongi, I'm gonna be honest. I can smell that fart I dropped before we started recording, so I'm gonna make some faces here. They're inappropriate. They're not gonna look like, hey, this looks normal. It's like, oh. We have seen some of this before where they cover stuff up. We like that.
We like
before,
to
after, before.
Faces.
So we're gonna surprise my partner and see what they think.
It's gonna be interesting.
For some reason, I feel like she's kind of like what a Disney princess would look like if they got a ton of tattoos.
I started to think she looks like she's trying to eat a hamster. Oh. Fans, did I call it? Yes. Can I see the future or can I see through the... Yeah.
How does she use the foam with those giant nails?
Alrighty, so who am I? My name is Amber Luke. I'm 25 years old. I'm from Brisbane, Australia. I've had close to about 600 tattoos
Thumbnail.
now, including my eye.
Close to about 600, right? So if she said close to 600 or about 600, that would make sense. But she has a close to and about. So
So what is it, 500?
I'm thinking it's probably 652.
Let's count.
I mean, I think that's from the wrong side of 600. 552?
Should we try to count?
No.
Eyeball tattoos, my tongue split, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Mind you,
Is this like the third person we've had who has a split tongue?
It seems like it's becoming common. You know, back when I was young, Slongi,
Back in my day.
do you know who had split tongues?
No one.
Snakes.
Oh, right. They still have them today.
They do? And I don't
journey has started when I was 16 years old, and that was when I was diagnosed.
Oh, she was diagnosed with something? Like diagnosed. Slongi,
What did she
I'm
say?
not an expert on how attractive people are because I'm happily married and I'm old and I have bad eyesight. But she seemed like she was pretty in the...
Yeah, I'd agree here.
Yeah, you agree hair? Yeah, she had hair.
Yes.
The
Changed color.
clinical depression. A lot of my tattoos
Oh.
have been like a kind of therapy.
So,
Permanent solution, temporary problem. Is that right?
So normally for tattoos, that's what we say. Permanent solution to a temporary problem. But if she has real depression, and
We'll accept it. Right?
will we accept it?
We will, right?
Yeah, we do accept it, right? 'Cause
After we accept it either way.
Yeah, exactly. With the terms of service tell us we have to. But you know, see if having these tattoos makes her less depressed. Awesome, right?
Yes.
I like the patterns on her tattoos. It appeals to my OCD. Diagnosed by myself. I self-identify as an OCD.
What's happened to me since last time you guys filmed me? Wow,
Oh,
it's been a good
wait. She's been filmed before here.
Oh goodness, we're gonna have to go back, find the other one, do like a
Let's go
reveal
find
video.
let's go find the prequel.
No, like the prequels come out after. Like Star Wars taught us that, right? The prequels come out after the original
You
ones.
think I'm going to show you the prequels after?
I think that's what George Lucas made a number of $1 billion by doing that. I think we could do that. You know, if this, he has a women formula.
Well, just like Anakin,
Winning
you
for-
used to have hair.
Anakin had hair.
like year, I think. I've gained a lot more tattoos, a lot
You
more
think?
stretching in my ears. I actually punctured them quite recently, and it just punctures the skin out of your ear, leaving a perfect circle. I only had
So, if I puncture my ears with a square bit of metal, will it leave a circle?
Hold on. Wait. Here's a perfect circle. Wait, no. Perfect circle. Yeah,
Really about
totally.
3 months worth of time to get in and
You know, I think it's funny. Slongi are another great thumbnail opportunity. I think see, out of all the tattoo people we've watched and enjoyed reacting to, she almost looks normal compared to last year. And there's nothing with not looking normal. I'm saying that she looks less unusual. Unique. Unique is what she is.
do my tattooing before I even knew COVID was going to hit. So I got this little band-aid on my nose.
You can hardly tell the difference.
Which is very cute. And then I decided to get bits in my legs done. Just small little gap fillers, so like in my arms, behind here, there's a little pentagram and an upside down Leviathan cross, and that's
Leviathan or Leviathan?
It doesn't look very
a
big.
satanic symbol. So I'm a Satanist, obviously everyone knows that. I like to promote
Do we know that?
No.
You know, back in my day, I don't know what Satanist looks like. Never met one, to be honest, but
that in my body. It's all about respect. You know, you respect me, I respect you. Satanism is a lot about individualism and not being afraid to express yourself and really putting yourself on show.
I'm trying.
Is that a hot glue gun or a regular gun?
I was not.
Or is it
looking
just
at
not
that.
a gun?
I was trying to work out how to turn the TV on because of the TV remote. Who keeps their gun next to the TV remote?
Like, just pick it up and change the channel.
You know, like, what's the point of living a normal life?
No way that can end badly, right?
My friend Penny is coming over this afternoon to help me cover all of my tattoos on my face and my neck. And then I'm going to surprise my partner, Sam. It's going to be interesting.
What do you think that word below his left eye is, Slongi? I think it says 11.
It's going to be interesting. So, a little bit about my new boyfriend. He is absolutely amazing. He literally came into my life just random.
Everyone comes into your life almost randomly. But she's like,
Except
oh, my new
your parents.
boyfriend is amazing. You know what? Almost 100% of new boyfriends or girlfriends are people think they're amazing. They're like, this is the best person I have ever met. You, my young friend, not my older son, the young lady.
Randomly, it was through a friend of a friend. There's not anything that I do or say that scares him away. Yeah, this makeup's
Imagine this. She's like, hey, his name's Sam, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Sam, I'm going to cut you up with this axe. And it sounds like, hey, you can't scare me. She's like, she's running with the axe.
tattoo makeup. So it's like specially formulated for tattoos to cover up tattoos and stuff.
I bet you Home Depot has like some paint. You could just like paint gunner like shh. Are they turning her green?
What I'm looking at doing after COVID finishes is a Brazilian butt lift. So I've gained that 10 kilos and they say, look, we're going to take the fat from these areas and inject it all into my buttocks. A lot of people will give me scrutiny for this because, you know, why not just go to the gym?
That almost sounds like Botox. It makes me think of the bee sting lips.
That is why I said it like that, Slongi. Did you get stung in the ass cheek by the... Gosh, one of your ass cheeks is bigger. Did you get stung there by a bee?
I'm lazy, man. I'm freaking lazy. I'm sorry, but I'd rather pay the 15 grand. If that makes me materialistic, then so be it.
Remember I said she was a cheap date?
Yeah.
She's going to spend 15 grand to have her ass cheeks lifted, and I suspect that she maybe isn't as cheap a date as I predicted. She just does cheap tattoos. Yep.
That's why she's covering their mouth, right?
I spent on tattoos. My mom likes to cry every time I say this number. About $50,000. Yeah.
That's 70,000.
I've spent that on toilet paper in my lifetime. Like, and do you know how many times Missy Grandmaster or my mother? Do you know how many times she cried? Probably the day I was born. Look at the size of this head, guys. But I was like, "Hey, mom, spent 51,000 Australian dollars." She'd be like, "Do you guys know that's a criminal colony?" And goodness, yeah, your mother should stop crying about you spending your money on.
Yeah, but that's just on tattoos. So my
I mean, it's just on
procedures,
tattoos.
such as my breast augmentation, my eyeball procedure, my tongue splitting, and my BBL, which is about to happen in a few months, I've spent about 70 grand.
That's 70,000.
That's back when 70,000. Do you know how much an Australian dollar's worth?
No.
Nothing. If you tried to use it to buy McDonald's in America.
Modifying my body.
I think it's about 1.2. Just so we're clear.
I'm gonna go grab him.
Sam's here.
Uh-oh.
The hell?
Your face looks like this.
Hello.
She looks green.
She's looking greenish yellow.
We could have went to Home Depot, got skin colored paint, and just spray painted the entire
Skin-colored paint.
Yeah.
Some people are going to be very mad at you for this.
What for having because Home Depot's not a
Skin
sponsor?
color.
HomeDepot.com.
No,
Get
the
your-
fact you said skin color.
Oh. Yeah, I'll fight you in the parking lot.
They all laugh at you
You
still.
I hope so.
I don't know.
Terrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think she's better with the tattoos. I'll
Yeah,
be honest.
it's like look that like you can still see her tattoos through the makeup, right? And it's an odd color of skin. Like it's not what her natural skin color is. Yeah, she looks worse because of it. Like it's just bad.
Yeah, go back to the
makeup.
tattoos, please.
Concerned about him getting more body modifications? Not really. I support it. I let her do what she wants to do. Yeah, it makes her happy. Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. Look, I know it sounds very materialistic that I want to change myself and all this stuff, but imagine
It's not what materialistic means.
hating yourself so much that you couldn't even look in a mirror. You know, you couldn't.
Then don't spend 120,000 of worthless Australian dollars to make yourself look different. Just don't look in the mirror. Vanity is unattractive.
Step outside your house. It was just. It was horrific to live through. Sorry.
Horrific to look at yourself. Wow.
So she's like, so we're
Yeah,
not making
depression, so
we're not making fun of that part, guys. But she's like, it's so horrible. Like she's wafting her hand. Bet she dropped Monster Fart like I did at the beginning of this video.
do you mean before the video started?
Yeah, I mean, I got the smell after the video started. And she's like, I hate looking at myself. I mean, smelling myself.
Look at me. Holy dilly.
Yeah.
I agree.
I'm back to myself again.
I also
guess
agree.
These days, I'm just a different person to what I used to be. Life happens, and you know,
Oops.
you get judged.
I didn't even have to click for the
You
double
know, at
click
the
to
end of the day,
happen.
like I'm a strong person.
You know,
Is she
everyone
gonna eat that hamster?
everyone who's picking up a hamster feels like a strong person. Do you know why? Hamsters are small. When I pick up a bacteria, I feel like a giant.
And I can take it, no matter what.
Was she eating the hamster or kissing it?
She's like, eh,
Did she turn her boyfriend into a
Just-
hamster?
just gonna have a little taste.
Did she turn Sam into a hamster?
You know, hamster, Samster. It's close. It's close, guys.
Not far off.
Has anyone seen Sam call this number? They click the subscribe button now. So if we take the depression part out of Slongi, which is obviously very sad, of course, what do you think the weakest link in this video was?
I know, you tell me.
Goodness, like we discussed how the makeup artist turned her green.
Oh, yeah, right.
And didn't put enough layers so her tattoo's still showing through a little bit.
In other words, way worse.
Yeah.
I think that's the worst shirt ever.
Was it the Vampire Princess? Or, like, one of them had, like, lots of face tattoos and they spray painted her.
But at least they were properly covered up.
Yeah, and then it made a big difference, whereas this seemed like it was kind of half-assed job of covering her tattoos.
She did say she was lazy.
I mean, it wasn't her who was doing the covering up.
Yeah. So,
maybe
your friend's lazy too.
I don't know how many terms of service things we broke today, but I'm going to say...
Sign tells me what you do. If any.
I meant the royal we. I know you never break terms of service. You're here to keep me correct. So we did not mean to make fun of anyone who is protected on the terms of service based on any of those protected classes. We were just having a little bit of laugh together about the absurdity of how unusual the world is outside the four walls of our house. And what else we do towards the end of that, Slongi?
We tell the fans, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, and goodbye, everybody.
Yes, no, fuck off.